All right, let's get right into it. We're all told the same thing, right? To be financially free, you've just got to earn more. But what if that's not the full story? What if the real key isn't about the size of your paycheck, but about your behavior? Today, we're going to completely flip the script on our relationship with money and uncover the hidden rules that actually build lasting wealth.
So picture this. You've got two neighbors living in the exact same city. The first one makes a solid $95,000 a year, but their home is cluttered. Huge TV, closets overflowing, a spare room that's just full of stuff they never use. And every time they check their bank account, there's this knot in their stomach. Then you go next door. This person makes just $52,000, but their space feels different. It's modest, it's intentional, and when they check their bank account, it's with this quiet confidence because they have 18 months of their expenses just sitting there, saved.
So the person earning almost half as much is actually 10 times more financially secure. How on earth is that possible? Well, this isn't a story about income. It's a story about the invisible and incredibly important relationship between our stuff and our money.
And the answer lies in this powerful, hidden concept that's going to reframe every single purchase you ever make. It's called the second cost. See, everything you own actually costs you money twice. The first cost? That's the easy one. It's the price tag. But the second cost, the hidden one, that's the one that quietly eats away at your wealth. It's the cost to store it, the cost to maintain it, and even the mental energy it takes up.
Let's make this really concrete. In most major American cities, every single square foot of your home has a hidden price tag. Think of it as an implicit rent of about $30 to $50 a year. That's just the value of the space itself.
Now think about that treadmill you bought, with the best of intentions. With the clearance space you need around it just to use it, it's taking up about 20 square feet of that really valuable real estate in your home.
Okay, so when you do the math on that, that's a staggering $600 to $1,000 a year, not to use the treadmill. No, that's just for the privilege of letting it sit there. That is the second cost, and it is silently draining your bank account.
This idea completely flips our entire definition of wealth. Real wealth isn't the stuff we can see, the fancy car, the giant TV. It's the money that you didn't turn into stuff. It's the financial assets that are quietly growing in the background, the purchases you decided to walk away from. That, right there, is the foundation of your freedom.
So how do we actually fight back against these hidden costs? Well, it's not about depriving yourself. It's about being more deliberate. Here are 3 super simple tools you can start using today. First up, the replacement test. Look at something you own and ask yourself, if this thing just vanished today, would I actually spend money to replace it? If the answer is no, it's basically stealing value from you right now. Second, the cost per use filter. Think about it. A $400 jacket you wear 200 times costs you $2 a wear. A $300 gadget you only use twice a year? That's costing you $150 every single time you use it. And third, my favorite, the lifestyle multiplier. You're not just buying a $5,000 boat, you're buying the trailer, the insurance, the storage fees. You have to calculate the cost of the entire ecosystem that comes with it.
But here's the thing, using these tools consistently isn't about having more willpower. Come on, willpower is totally unreliable. It disappears when you're tired or stressed or emotional. The real key is to build systems. You have to engineer your environment to make saving the easy choice and spending the hard one. Delete those shopping apps from your phone, unsubscribe from marketing emails, and most importantly, automate your savings so the money is invested before you ever even see it in your checking account. It's also really important to understand why we make the choices we do, because no one is crazy. Our experiences with money shape our decisions. What might seem totally irrational to one person, like, say, spending emergency savings on lottery tickets, might feel like the only way to buy a little bit of hope for someone else in a different situation. Our financial choices are shaped by our personal histories, not just by what a spreadsheet says. And all of this proves a fundamental truth about money. Success is a soft skill. Your behavior matters so much more than how smart you are. Just look at the incredible true story of Ronald Read. He was a janitor who died with an $8 million fortune. He didn't have a huge income or some fancy degree. He just saved consistently for decades and let compounding do its thing. His simple, patient behavior built more wealth than a lot of high-flying executives.
And that desire for status, for stuff, it leads us right into this huge psychological trap. It's often called the man in the car paradox. We buy things like a flashy car thinking it's going to make people admire us. But think about it. When you see someone driving a Ferrari, you don't think, wow, that driver's so cool. You think, wow, I wish I had that car. Nobody is admiring you, they're just using your stuff as a mirror for their own desires.
So, if the point isn't to impress other people, then what is the ultimate goal of all this? It's one word: optionality. True wealth isn't about having a mountain of stuff. It's the ability to control your own time and your own choices. It's the freedom to wake up in the morning and say, I can do whatever I want today. That might mean leaving a job you hate or taking 6 months off to travel, all because you built the financial margin to do so.
And that's exactly why your savings don't always need a specific purpose, like a down payment or some big vacation. Honestly, saving just for the sake of saving is one of the most powerful moves you can make. You're not saving for a thing, you're saving for a future where you have the flexibility to handle surprises and jump on opportunities. You're buying control over your own life.
So here's the bottom line. The endless chase for more is a game with no finish line, and it was designed by someone else. The only way to actually win is to stop playing. You have to define what enough looks like for you. What kind of home? What kind of car? What kind of lifestyle would bring you genuine satisfaction? Because once you define your own finish line, you can finally stop running somebody else's endless race. The real question isn't, how can I get more? It's, what is my enough? And once you know the answer to that, you've already won. This is Eddie Invests. Thanks for watching.